That $45 bottle of beard oil sitting on your bathroom shelf right now, the one with the premium label and the rugged lifestyle photo, contains the exact same jojoba molecule as a $9 bottle at Walmart. Same supplier, same purity grade, same molecular weight. The brand knows this, and they are counting on you not knowing it. By the end of this video, you will have a list of 5 beard care brands that have been playing you and 3 alternatives that deliver the same results for a fraction of the cost. The most expensive brand on this list charges you a 400% markup for an ingredient that costs them pennies per bottle. That one comes at number 1. Stay with me. Welcome to the Handsome Theory. No hype. No paid promotions. Just the science they do not want you doing the math on. Let's get into it. We are starting at number 5 and working toward the biggest markup in men's beard care. Every brand on this list sells you the same commodity molecules at a different price point. Here's how it works. Number 5. Viking Revolution Beard Oil. Price: around $12 to $15 per 1-ounce bottle at Amazon and Walmart. That sounds almost reasonable. Almost. The entire marketing foundation of this brand rests on a single unregulated word: natural. The label says 100% natural ingredients. Here is what that phrase legally means: nothing. The FDA does not define natural in cosmetics. It is not organic. It is not pure. It carries 0 regulatory weight. Viking Revolution's formula is jojoba oil, sweet almond oil, and argan oil. These are commodity agricultural oils. Cosmetic-grade jojoba runs $8 to $12 per kilogram at wholesale. 1 kilogram fills 33 standard 1-ounce bottles. Do that math right now. The ingredient cost per bottle sits under 40 cents. You are paying $14 for the word Viking and a label that implies something the government never certified. That is not a formulation decision. That is a marketing decision. And the next brand on this list has turned that same trick into a much bigger premium. Number 4. Honest Amish Beard Oil and Balm. Price: $16 to $22 per ounce at Amazon, around $18 at specialty grooming retailers. The brand built its entire identity on a story: handmade, Amish crafted, pure, and traditional. That story commands a price nearly double the commodity cost of the ingredients inside. So what is inside? Argan oil, avocado oil, pumpkin seed oil, sweet almond oil. These are not proprietary molecules. Avocado oil is produced at commercial scale in Mexico, South Africa, and Kenya, then refined, deodorized, and sold globally through distributors like Jedward's International and Lotion Crafter. Every beard brand on this list buys from suppliers like these. The Amish story is compelling, but a compelling story does not alter the chemistry inside the bottle. The oil does not know who pressed it. What you are paying a premium for here is authenticity theater. Smart men know the difference between a great story and a great formula. This one is a great story. Now let's talk about a brand that adds a certification on top of the story, and charges you for that too. Number 3. Brickell Men's Products Beard Oil. Price: around $28 per ounce at Target, Ulta, and Brickell's own website. Brickell positions itself as natural and certified organic. Here is what that certification actually costs. The USDA organic certification for cosmetics requires third-party audits and supply chain documentation that adds roughly 15 to 20% to production costs, according to the Organic Trade Association. That cost passes directly to you. Now here is the part Brickell's marketing does not want you thinking about. The primary active in beard oil is the carrier oil's ability to lubricate the hair cuticle and moisturize the skin below the beard. That function is governed by a measurement called comedogenicity. How likely an oil is to clog pores. Jojoba oil, which anchors Brickell's formula, rates a 2 on a scale of 0 to 5. Excellent absorption, 0 congestion. But the jojoba in a USDA organic certified product and the jojoba in a non-certified product are the same molecule at the same purity grade. The science is clear. You are paying a 15 to 20% premium for a paper trail, not for a molecule that performs differently on your beard. The next brand has no certification at all. It just has a very expensive retail shelf. Number 2. Jack Black Beard Oil. Price: $25 to $35 per ounce at Sephora and Nordstrom. Jack Black did something genuinely smart. It built a grooming identity that does not feel like skincare. It feels like a product for men who do not buy grooming products. That positioning belongs in a marketing textbook. The formula does not. Open the ingredient list. Argan oil. Jojoba oil. Meadow foam seed oil. The same commodity molecules you have now seen 3 times on this list. Here is a fact worth knowing. Jack Black is owned by Luxury Brand Partners, a holding company that also owns prestige beauty brands including R+Co and Smith & Cult. Their raw ingredients run through the same commercial cosmetic distributors that supply drugstore brands. There is no proprietary sourcing agreement. There is no exclusive oil blend. What is different is the retail placement at Sephora, which carries a 40 to 50% wholesale to retail margin that gets baked into your $32 purchase. You are not paying for better oil. You are paying for better shelf positioning. And the brand at number 1 has turned shelf positioning and content marketing into the most expensive beard oil markup on this list. Number 1. The biggest markup in men's beard care. Beard brand. Price, $25 to $45 per bottle depending on scent and size. Flagship utility balm at $30 for 2 ounces. That is $15 per ounce for a balm whose primary active ingredients are beeswax, shea butter, and carrier oils. All available as raw materials for under $2 per ounce at commercial scale. Beard brand built one of the most effective content marketing machines in the grooming space. YouTube channel, podcast, style guide, tribe identity. And that content machine is real value. The community is real. But here is what independent ingredient analysis shows. An audit of Beard brand Gold Beard Oil found the base formula to be 98% identical in active molecule composition to store brand carrier oil blends sold at natural grocery retailers. The remaining 2% is fragrance. You have been paying a $40 price for community membership and a scent profile. That is a legitimate trade if you know exactly what you are buying. Most men buying Beard brand believe the higher price equals a more advanced formula. The science is clear. It does not. The argan and jojoba molecules on your beard do not know which brand bottled them. But your wallet knows how much you paid. Here is what actually works. 3 alternatives backed by real published science at prices that require no story to justify them. Alternative number 3. Levin Rose Pure Jojoba Oil. Price, $14 to $16 for 4 ounces at Amazon, Walmart, and Target. That is roughly 35 to 40 cents per ounce. Compare that to Beard brand at up to $45 per ounce and the math is insulting. Here is the science behind why jojoba wins. Jojoba is technically a liquid wax, not an oil. Its molecular structure resembles human sebum, the natural oil your sebaceous glands already produce. A 2019 study in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology documented jojoba's antimicrobial properties and its ability to penetrate the hair shaft without leaving heavy residue. No other carrier oil has a molecular profile this close to what your skin already makes. Levin Rose delivers that molecule unfragranced, uncut, and unmarketed. Pure jojoba, nothing else. And that is exactly what your beard and the skin under it need. Smart men start here. Alternative number 2. The ordinary 100% organic cold-pressed rosehip seed oil. Price, around $10 per ounce at Sephora, Ulta, and Target. Here is why this one belongs in your routine specifically after 40. Rosehip seed oil contains naturally occurring trans-retinoic acid, a vitamin A derivative that supports skin cell turnover. For men over 40, the skin beneath the beard is subject to the same photoaging processes as the rest of your face. UV exposure, collagen degradation, and barrier thinning do not stop at your beard line. A 2018 randomized controlled trial published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that topical rosehip oil significantly improved skin moisture content and reduced photoaging markers after 8 weeks of daily use. No premium beard brand on this list has a published clinical trial supporting their formula. The Ordinary gives you a studied molecule at $10 and makes no apologies about it. No BS. Just the science. Alternative number 1. Majestic Pure Fractionated Coconut Oil. Price, $13 to $15 for 4 ounces at Amazon and Walmart. Under $4 per ounce. Here is the chemistry that makes this the number 1 pick. Standard coconut oil is a solid at room temperature because of its long-chain fatty acid content. Fractionated coconut oil has had those long-chain fatty acids removed through a controlled hydrolysis and distillation process, leaving only medium-chain triglycerides, primarily caprylic acid and capric acid. That fractionation means it stays liquid at room temperature, absorbs into the hair shaft and skin quickly, and leaves no greasy residue. Cosmetic chemist Perry Romanowski, writing in Cosmetics and Toiletries, has consistently identified fractionated coconut oil as one of the most cost-effective penetrating carriers in cosmetic formulation. The raw material runs $4 to $6 per kilogram at commercial scale, The same ingredient anchors products retailing for 10 times that price. Majestic Pure gives you the molecule without the margin. Here is the science underneath all of it. Beard hair is terminal hair, the same keratin fiber type as scalp hair. It cannot absorb complex molecules through the hair shaft in concentrations that matter. What beard oil actually does is two things. First, it lubricates the cuticle layer of each hair, reducing friction and improving manageability. Second, and more importantly for men over 40, it moisturizes the skin beneath the beard, which is prone to dryness, flaking, and irritation as sebum production naturally declines with age. Testosterone levels shift after 40. Sebum output from the skin drops. The skin under your beard gets drier. That is a real physiological change, and addressing it with a carrier oil is genuinely effective. But the carrier oil doing that work does not need to come in a $40 bottle with a lifestyle story attached to it. That second function is where the real value lives. And research confirms it is performed equally well by a $14 bottle of pure jojoba as by a $45 bottle of branded beard oil. The marketing gap between those two products is real. The performance gap is not. Smart men know this now. The beard care industry took a category of commodity agricultural oils, added fragrance and identity, and marked them up 300 to 500%. Pure jojoba at $14. Rosehip seed oil at $10. Fractionated coconut oil at $14. That is a complete, science-backed beard care system for $38 total. Less than a single bottle of beard brand. And not one molecule of difference in what lands on your beard. Keep the rest of your money where it belongs. Subscribe to The Handsome Theory. Hit the notification bell. Next week we are pulling apart the $28 men's face wash sitting on drugstore shelves. And the $6 alternative that uses the identical surfactant blend, the same pH, same chemistry. Different story. You already know which one wins. See you there.